a substitution being made. Hello and welcome back to the TPS TV channel. We're here for another friendly match between these two sides. It's going to be an interesting one. We've got two professional players here on each team, both some of the best in the world, and it's going to be interesting to see how they come up against each other and whether it will result in many goals. So keep watching. Kick-off is just 2 minutes away. Look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. So the players gather around the halfway line as we kick off this exciting encounter between the two teams. The ball is in the green team's half. The ball is in the blue team's half. Oh, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team are showing some quality on the pitch. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. And it's a throw. Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have had more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win matches, so this isn't everything. There's still a way back into the game for the blues. Maybe they've been a little bit wasteful in terms of goal, or they're just playing a more defensive strategy. The ball switched out, and that's a good pass. The ball is in the blue team's half. Whoa, how has he missed that? If I was the manager on the touchline, I would be fuming, possibly even thinking about a substitute there, because that was a 0 out of 10. An absolutely woeful attempt on goal. We've got a substitution being made. As we come to a break in the play here, let me remind you that in TPS there are a variety of different badges which you can win completing in-game actions. For example, we've got achievements for when you hit level 50, level 100, level 500, level 1000, when you reach 100 goals, when you become the man of the match, when you unlock the bronze ranked mode, and many others. By playing the game and leveling up, you're getting closer to unlocking more of these badges and writing your name in the TPS history books. And it's a corner to Green. And it's a goal! Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the night. Well, as we enjoy this match, let's take a look at some of these statistical elements to give us a better insight into which teams are performing. And you can see that the blue side are dominating in terms of accurate passes. Now this means that they're managing to get through the midfield very easily, cutting open the other team, and that can be a danger. Now if I was out there on the field, I would be getting another player back down into defence or central midfield to cut through those passes and prevent any more oh, what a goal! Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. It's gone to a VAR review. Let's have a look at the replay. Wow, we have to agree with the referee and the technology these days. Well, something to keep an eye on here is that the player has gone down with tiredness. He just needs to recharge that energy. Now let me remind you that if you are struggling with your energy levels and you want to get back into the game, you can purchase an instant stamina which will replenish your energy levels and get you back in the game without having to refill. We'll see what this player does though. Hopefully he gets back to the action pretty soon. Well, as we look at the possession stats here, we can see the green team are doing very well. They've got the blue team piled under pressure, the blue team not having much of the ball, so something's got to change here within the blue team. Now, all I can predict is a win for the green team here, and we've got a substitution being made. And it's a goal! Coming off the pitch. And we look to the sideline and the referee has put up his board. There's going to be an additional 2 minutes of extra time. And the ball is in the blue team's half. and it's a throw. And the ball is in the green team's half. And it's a goal for blue team. We've got a substitution being made. As we come into the half-time break here, the green side obviously are in front in this game, but it all could change in the second half, so they've got to keep their composure, they've got to stay compact, and they can't give away any chances, else they could be allowing the Blues to get back into this game. And the ball is in the green team's half. And we've got a substitution being made. And the ball is in the blue team's half. Well, as we look at the possession stats here, we can see the green team are doing very well. They've got the blue team held under pressure, the blue team not having much of the ball, so something's got to change here within the blue team now. All I can predict is a win for the green team here. Wow, and that pass has just gone wide. Well, let's get the opinion of some of the fans who've been watching this game. I'm here with Steve, a blue team supporter. Steve, what have you thought of the match so far?
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic game. I really enjoyed it, and I really hope the team wins today.
Well, it has been a brilliant performance. And what about you, Jerry? What have you thought of the game so far? Because I know you've travelled a long way to come and watch your team today.
I've travelled all the way from Australia to watch my team today, and so far it's been absolutely worth it. We're putting in a fantastic performance. Keep it up, boys.
Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have had more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win matches, so this isn't everything. There's still a way back into the game. Oh, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team are showing some quality on the pitch. Well, that is a fantastic goal because it's got all of the elements that you'd want to see there in a modern football goal. You've got the team play, the build-up was absolutely sublime. Passing was on point between all of the players, which culminated in a magnificent shot and it bypassed the goalie and defence. And the ball is in the green team's half. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. The ball is in the blue team's half. And that was another good pass from the Blues. And it's a goal! Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. It's gone to a VAR review. Let's have a look at the replay. Wow, we have to agree with the referee and the technology these days. Ball switched out and that's a good pass. Now of course in TPS levels aren't everything. Just because you're facing a team with a higher level than you doesn't mean that they're guaranteed to get the win against you. Everything's at stake in this game and belief and team chemistry can prevail. Ball switched out and that's a good pass and it's a goal! Let me remind you that TPS has a variety of game passes that you can purchase to enhance your experience. For example, the Unlimited Stamina Game Pass, currently retailing 4,499 Robux, gives you an unlimited amount of stamina so you never get tired. That means you never have to recharge your stamina. And it's a throw. And the ball is in the green team's half. And the ball is in the blue team's half. Well saved from the goalkeeper. It's a good pass. The referee's pulled out a yellow card here, and he's got to be careful. If he gets another one there, he could be sent off. The ball's gone out for a corner. There will be a minimum of 1 minute additional time. 1 minute additional time. The ball goes out for a goal kick. Oh, what a pass. Just passing the ball around here, not too much action. The ball's gone out for a corner. It's a corner to blue. The goalkeeper's pulled off an insane save there, and the ball is in the green team's half. And we've got a substitution being made. And it's a goal!